Unearthed is a unique competition to discover Animal Planet's first ever Filmmaker of the Year. 6 aspiring program makers are about to undergo an intensive training course in a South African game reserve. Wildlife filmmaking takes a lifetime to master, but our students have got just 3 weeks. It's all happening here at the Shamwari Game Reserve, where Animal Planet's Lyndall Davies will be teaching them all about the wildlife on offer.
If you run, that elephant's going to chase you, and chances are you're going to be killed.
I'm Andrew Barron, the director of Unearthed, and I've assembled a crack team of experts to follow the students' progress and teach them the essentials of wildlife filmmaking.
When I looked at this camera, I always thought, my God, look at this. But it's actually quite simple.
They have 3 weeks to impress our experts and make a film professional enough to be broadcast around the world. But there can be only one winner. It's a fast track to getting noticed. The chance of a lifetime.
Our Unearthed students are learning that wildlife filmmaking goes hand in hand with conservation, and the threat from humans is never too far away.
The students are practicing their editing, but their piece is about to be shattered.
There's just been a call. Maybe some poachers, but we're not sure, okay? Some people have entered the other side of the property, but we're not sure what it is. Okay. It may be nothing, but it also, guys, might be a potentially dangerous situation, okay? But we're going, we've got to go.
No, we need this, we need this.
We've just had word that possible poachers have entered the reserve. So we've got Shamwari's anti-poaching unit heading out with our professional crew and some of the students to see what they can get on film. Maya, I don't think you can go, sorry. No.
Maya has a slight back injury, and we can't take any chances with him.
I can't let Maya come out on this. He banged his back on one of the jeeps yesterday, and I just don't know what we're going to encounter.
I've seen some movement, so we're just gonna go there.
Yeah, we are what's happening the whole time, right? I'm gonna be around you, so I'll keep an eye on what's happening, but just remember to keep yourself safe first, okay?
Smoke signal coming from sort of Ngongoni flat area, and 2 possible poachers.
We've just had confirmation of the poacher's position.
A very strong chance that these people will have guns, okay? Anyone at this point who doesn't want to come along, please stay behind and don't feel we're going to look any differently at you, okay?
Just keep following, we've got a smoke trail. Can you respond to my position immediately?
Shamwari's heavily armed anti-poaching team will lead the way in.
We all went for it because we're all willing to get in there and get dirty to get our shots and get a good story.
I started to feel upset, angry, excited, afraid, but I just wanted to go and get my story. What is it, Anthony?
The guys are looking for tracks at the moment, yeah. See what we can find.
We've found the poacher's camp. The fire's still burning. They must be close.
What, do you want us to stay here or go? Keep coming, guys.
You know what the situation, you guys just stay close together and you stay behind, see? Checking for tracks.
The poachers have been spotted. They're just up ahead. There are 2 of them, and they've probably heard us.
Stay back here, guys. I don't want you any closer right now.
When I heard the gunshots, I tried to stay still. Because I wanted to have every single detail, the shouting, the running, everything. So I just closed my eyes and said, God, please, hope these gunshots are not pointed at me. But I was very scared too.
There's a shot of me, I think, hugging my camera when the shots went off, going, oh my God. I mean, it was so fast-paced that you didn't have time to think, am I going to die? Am I going to die? You're just like, I hope I got the sound on that one.
Slowly, guys. Stay. Okay, stay back. Okay, they've got them. They've got them.
Hey, don't move.
Okay, what were they after? Let's have a look. Guys, get this shot. Oh no, you're kidding. That's Rhino horn, guys.
There's some wire.
No, they didn't.
No, there's some wire, yeah. Although we got the horns, unfortunately, as we were saying earlier, is that the damage is done.
I know.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Two animals there.
okay, Carla. Look at me, sweetie.
Okay.
Look at me.
There we go.
This has been an exercise. It's called a poaching drill, okay? We've done it so you guys to see who had the guts to actually be a wildlife filmmaker, and you, my girl.
No way.
Look at me. You win.
I thought this was so real.
I know, poor Michael.
Even though this was just an exercise, our filmmakers have shown they've got nerves of steel.
You have definitely been trained as a journalist, that's for sure.
You're following a moving story. You've got to get what you can get, but you've got to protect yourself, and I think you all got the balance perfectly.
They've not only impressed us, but the pretend poachers as well.
She was going to come and beat you guys up.
For me, it's Carla who stood out above everyone else.
I'm proud that I didn't stop filming. I'm proud that a filmmaker was at the top of Carla, the Mexican girl that loves animals.
Out of all the students, it was Carla who really impressed me during the poaching setup, and that's because she's so passionate about Rhino. So, as a special assignment, we're sending her out to learn more about Shamwari's Rhino conservation program.
Shamwari has over 30 white rhinos on the reserve. They're less aggressive than the black rhino, and the rangers are letting Carla approach them on foot. They're short-sighted and rely on their acute sense of smell to warn them of any danger. As long as Carla stays upwind, she'll be safe.
Putting all my heart on it, all my passion, I want to show people from all around the world my concerns about nature, especially with the rhino.
By going in on foot, she's managed to get very close to the animals.
That was the closest I've ever been to a rhino.
But she's about to get a lot closer. These endangered animals are monitored for signs of sickness and disease. The conservation team need to be able to identify each animal from a distance, so the animals are given notches in their ears to tell them apart. Today, Shamwari's vet, Johan Yabir, is about to ear notch a mature male. And Carla gets to tag along. A full-grown rhino could easily overturn a jeep if it charges. Johan has to tranquilize the animal with one shot, or risk making the rhino very angry. A perfect shot. The drug takes a few minutes to work.
Just wait a little bit, yeah.
The team needs to perform the ear notching as quickly as possible, and Carla is going to have to keep up.
I'll try to do my best, because this really is important for me.
She's getting some stunning footage, and her passion for these animals is really showing through.
I'm very happy that I got to touch a rhino's cheek, and I feel connected with him because of that.
Johan snips a small portion of the rhino's ear to identify it in the future. The rhino can't feel a thing. The team administer an antidote to wake the rhino up. Everybody has to get a safe distance. This fellow's going to have a big hangover. Now he's tagged, this rhino will be easier to monitor.
I was so excited that I'm so tired and so hot. I mean, my face is so hot.
The Rhino's happy, and so is our Mexican filmmaker.